Tasha is checking in with another video. And if it's your first time coming in with me, checking in with me, y'all know Redefine Me. Gotta get the lighting correct. I think I like that lighting. I think I like that lighting. Hold on, trying to get her together. All right, y'all, what's up now? Tasha checking in with another video, and this is going to be a review for Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 29, Rescue Me from the Castle. Okay, I think I like this light better. You know, sometimes my light be just real good, and then sometimes I just be like, what the heck is going on? Anyway, if it's your first time checking in with me, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this review. Y'all, okay, so if y'all seeing this thumbnail again and y'all like, did she do this review already? My off days changed, right? So I tried to do the review yesterday and I watched it back and I felt like it was rushed. And I don't like doing rush reviews. I like to sit and take my time and really give y'all a good review of the show, because some people do rely on the content creator's review to know what happened during the show. So I never want to give y'all a rushed review. So that's why I'm doing this over on Sunday. So my new off days is Sundays and Mondays. It's like, child, when you work for the post office, child, your off days is forever changing. And I really hate that. I hate that. Let me put some lip gloss on a little bit. Hold on. Let's look a little dry. And also, y'all, I'm early. If y'all are watching this and y'all like, what in the world she's supposed to be doing this at 6? Listen, I'm going to change the time too. I was trying to fill out my day, and I'm going to change the time because obviously 6 is too late. What is going on? Is it the Kaor? The Kaor? Child, if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Yeah, I'm probably going to now do my reviews at about 4 o'clock, 4:30. I think that's a good time because, yeah, that 6 o'clock ain't doing it. But I'm here a little early, so let's get into the review. You have one guy here say hi. Sharaya. I don't know what the name is, but what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. All right, let's get started. Y'all, if I had to give this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, what I would consider this episode, y'all, I'm going to give it a 5.5. 5.5. What's going on with the hair, y'all? Hold on. My hair need to be fixed a little bit. You would give it a 6. I would give it a 5.5 for this review. What's going on, Joe or Jor? I don't know. I can't see it. The light in my face over here. So if I can't see your name and pronounce it correctly, I apologize. But go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you all so much. So let's get started. First couple we're going to talk about is Joey and Michael. Why are they on this show? Why is Joey and Michael on this show? When I tell you I'm over the both of them because they are boring, they have no storyline, and I'm sick of them. All they keep doing is talking about how Mike is a career criminal and is not going to commit to Joey, and how Joey is having issues of self-esteem, accepting himself, the whole nine. I hate Joey and Michael. On this show, not as a person, but on this show. What's up, Wanda? Hello, I'm doing awesome. How are you? And happy Sunday to everybody. I've had a awesome, beautiful Sunday. And I hope you all have done the same and had the same. But yeah, Joey and Michael, I don't know why they're on this show. So as y'all know, let's give you the background. I'm going to try to give y'all the background on each couple if it's your first time watching me. So Joey and Michael is our gay couple. They are the first gay couple that has been on this show. I went back and forth with them myself, seeing if I was going to review them or not. And so that's good, Wanda. And so I played it out and I said, okay, I'm going to review them. They don't seem like they're having anything really extreme going on. So I'm going to keep them and review them. But y'all, they do not have anything going on. I don't like them. So let's get started. So Joey is up here on this episode. He is on his way to go see Mike's mom. Now, while he's driving, he's up here saying how he don't know if he could wait another year for Mike to get out of jail. He's like, everybody is going along, going on date nights with their significant others. They're enjoying life, and he's sitting there waiting for some guy that's locked up. So now he's trying to kind of put his foot down, I guess. And what's crazy is that he's trying to put his foot down, saying he done with him. He ain't gonna wait for him. But at the same token, he on his way to see daggone Mike's mom. What's up, Tasha? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, RML King? Do you love BBC? I don't even know what BBC is. What's BBC? What's up? Welcome to the live. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, y'all, for the Redefine Me channel, and subscribe. So yeah, he on his way to see Mike's mom, and I'm thinking to myself, why? You said you ain't waiting for the dude for a year. And what's crazy is that Joey don't know that Mike doesn't just have a year left. Mike might be looking at like 6 years left. So Joey driving, he gets to the mom's house, right? Big, black, beautiful, cold. Oh no, I never heard of that, RML King. So he gets to the mom house. The mom welcomes him in. She's showing pictures, showing him around and everything like that. The stepfather comes out. He meets the stepfather and everything. And then Joey sits down with, oh geez, oh Tasha, what does that mean? Yeah, I do not. I'm a blonde when it comes to some of this stuff out here that people be talking about. But if you know, Tasha, just keep it to yourself. My block finger is on strong, so if I have to, I will. What's up, Snaps? Thank you for coming to the live. Okay, Snaps. So Snaps in the building. I got my moderator. So if anybody is acting up, Snaps know what to do. She gonna snap you up out of here. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about Love After Lockup. Because I did a review yesterday, but I didn't like the way it came out. I didn't like how it was rushed. And so I went ahead and just, I'm doing it over. So, thank you, Snaps. I love you, babe. Thank you so much, because I feel like he was saying something crazy. So, Joey and Michael. So the mom is up here talking to Tasha. You might want to give Armin the... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's already gone. My moderator got him up out of there. What's up, Mostro? Is Mostro? Welcome to the live. So Mike's mom is talking to Joey, and she basically like, look, my son is a career criminal, okay? I have tried to do everything to save this guy. I have tried to get him in programs. His mom even went as far as saying, I've even turned him in. She's like, I have turned him in. Now, when your mama turned you in, you know you an issue. But she said she did everything that she could to try to give him that tough love to get him back on track, and nothing has worked. And so she's just like, she don't know what to do. She said, but I feel like if he does come out and get himself together, the mom will, have patience with him. The mom has a long-suffering personality that is her son, so I feel like she will still love him. But the mom is basically telling Joey, for lack of better words, my son is trash. Okay, she's basically telling him that. And Joey's sitting there and everything and taking it all in. I don't know what he's going to do with the information, but Joey needs to go on about his business. This whole couple, I don't want to ever see them again. Y'all know next week is the season finale for Love during lockup, and then we move on to Life After Lockup. But I don't want to see them no more. That's all that happened with them. Nothing major. Joey is 46 years old. This is my thing. Joey is 46 daggone years old, and you mean to tell me that you do not have enough sense to know when you're being played, number one, and have enough sense to know, like, be in tune with your sexuality and be in tune. Isn't it crazy? It's crazy, Snaps. And you know, you are old enough to have enough sense. Nobody should have to tell you at 46 years old that this person is crap. Now, people do run game. They do run game. But my game has not been that good. And y'all, not only has my game not been that good, Love After Lockup dug up in the archives and they found all Mike's mug shots. Baby, Mike's mug shots, he had like 30 of them. I said, dang, how long you been in jail? It was a whole photo shoot with his mug shots. Tasha says, yes, they are boring. Absolutely boring. I don't want to see them again, ever. Moving on to the next couple, which is going to be Shantae and True. Shantae and True. So y'all know last week Shantae went and she met up with True's mom and the sister. And the mom and the sister gave Shantae the real. Not only that, True called at the meeting and let Shantae know that he is not a true person. No point intended on the name. He's actually a liar and not the truth. Okay? He has been telling the mom one thing, telling Shantae another thing. And Shantae was sitting at the table last week like, duh. I'm like, girl, get some backbone. Because what happened last week, it wouldn't have been a this week. Because I would have been like, it's done, True. I'm over with you. I would have fulfilled the last 2 episodes of my contract. But after that, it would have been a done deal. So anyway, fast forward, we get to this week and Shantae is coming in the house. And what were her kids' names? What was her kids' names? Y'all, let me tell you something. I love my people, right? African American, Black people. I love us. But what in the world were their names? When the producers showed the names of the kids on the screen, I was sounding it out like I just learned how to read. I was like, what? And then it has hyphens and slashes. What's up, Keisha Mason? Welcome to the live. It had hyphens and slashes and double letters. And I'm just like, why, Black people? Why? What's wrong with having a regular name like Tasha or like Keisha? Or like Rebecca or Kim or Margaret or something? Like, why do my community of people always have to sit up here and say, oh, I'm about to kill him. I'm about to be original. I'm about to name him Tajavier. Or I'm about to name her Shavisa. And it's like, what the heck are y'all talking about? Who can pronounce those? Let me tell y'all something, and this is totally going off topic, but their names threw me off. So I just said, I'm just as lost too, right? It was too much. Because if I was a teacher, right, everyone is trying to be unique but sound ghetto and trashy. If I'm a teacher at these schools, I feel bad for them. They gotta look at the roster and say, I'm taking attendance. What? Bobby, child, I don't know, Johnson, because that's what I would say. Keisha says, hey, love, you have a new subscriber? Yay! Y'all welcome Keisha to the family. Thank you for subscribing so much. Yes, Snap said they name him Aqua. Right. And then turn around and why do you think, okay, with your child's name being this ghetto, that an employer is going to take them seriously? That is what parents need to understand. When you're naming a child, it is serious because society is going to judge them when they go into the workforce off of the paper. You're going to have them go for job interviews and they're going to be like, Javazier? Oh, nah. Next, in the trash it goes. And the child can be well versed. They can have degrees on top of degrees. They can be a very good worker. But I'm telling you, these employers judge names. They do it all the time. I think we're getting a little better with it, but they still do discriminate when it comes to these names. Snap says, then they had the most basic, the most basic last name. It'd be like Chavagier Smith. And you'd be like, what? But anyway, I got off on a rant because not only was his name weird, the daughter's name then came up. I couldn't pronounce that either. I was like, is it Shakik? What? I said, you know what? I don't know. I said, anyway, we just gonna say her kids. But anyway, Shantae come in the house and Shantae starts talking to the kids about her going to go meet True and everything. And she talking about he was telling his family one thing, telling me another thing, and it was basically just not a good meeting. And my thing is this: why are you talking to these teenage kids about this? Dude, I wouldn't even want to hear about this. When I was 17 years old, I was hanging out with my friends. I wasn't waiting for my mom to come home and tell me about her visit with her felon boyfriend's family. I was out living my best life. I don't want to hear it. But no, they have to do it for the cameras, I guess. So then Shantae goes in the room and then True calls. Okay, he calls on the phone and she sits up here and she doesn't really ask him about why he lied about paroling to her house instead of the mom's house. She doesn't hold him to the fire. And her explanation is because at her lowest point and her darkest point, True was there for her. She then tells us a story about a time when she was doing security at a hotel and someone called for security services. Come to find out, it was a hoax. There was no need of no security services. She gets to one of the rooms or whatever and she gets sexually assaulted by, I think it was by 3 guys. Was it 2 or 3 guys? But it was people that she knew. What's up, Wanda? Crazy first name and normal last name. Let's get serious. Don't make no sense hurting them babies with them names. Absolutely. Absolutely. My daughter's name is Nina. Nina. That's it. And her last name is Smith. So with her, she go for a job. You don't know if she's Spanish or white or black. Because it could go any way. It could roll any way. But anyway, so she tells us about a really serious story that happened to her. She ended up getting sexually assaulted by some guys, and she says that True was there for her. And then I start to think to myself, how the heck was True there for you? Wasn't he locked up? Like, he wasn't able to comfort you. The only thing he could do is talk to you on the phone and tell you everything's going to be okay. But did you go to therapy and get counseling? And did you start the healing process in that way? Like, or did you just rely on True to comfort you? Tasha says, right, give them a chance at life. Absolutely. What's going on, Harold? Welcome to the live. Welcome. So I don't know if Shantae went and actually had the healing that she needs. And based off of the fact that she did not hold True to the fire, I don't think she got that counseling. How about True sits up here and she starts talking about, it was like she was trying to bring up the lie, and then he diverts her attention and starts talking about when he get out, we gonna get massages and eat, and it's gonna be sex, this and that. And he starts talking real nasty and inappropriately. And I'm like, Shantae, focus. What is your problem? This man lied to you. He basically told you last week he ain't living with you. He told her, really, in my opinion, what I heard is that I don't want to be with you. And so she didn't hold him to the fire. She up here all sniggling and giggling. Girl, if you don't get some backbone and hold this man to the fire, especially since you claim you done spent some $30,000 on him, he supposed to be coming to your house where your kids at. You need to get to the bottom of some questions. Like, what are you laughing about? This ain't no laughing matter. Tasha says, I was thinking the same thing. Like, okay, he talked to you on the phone, but she needs therapy. Yes, assuming she didn't get any. Exactly. And it's so sad because she's leaning, like some of these women do on this show, leaning on this man to be your peace, your comfort, your therapy. First and foremost, Jesus is the only therapy, peace, and comfort that should be at the head of your life. He is the one that's going to give you that joy, that happiness, that everything that you need is wrapped up in Jesus. He is the number one at the top. However, also, you should incorporate some therapy. God doesn't frown upon doctors or therapists. He places them here and gives them the smarts to be able to talk to you and help you too. So they are also a tool. So get yourself some Jesus, Shantae, and a therapist. Like, you need those two things for real. And somebody that's not just going to stroke your ego and make everything okay and cover it with a blanket, but is actually going to give you the real and help you navigate through why you are letting this man that's locked up be your everything. Child was over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I do not want them to be together. I don't want to see them anymore. I just feel like he is going to take her for a ride. True don't even like black women. He said he dates white women. And then you not only link up with this chick, but then you end up asking her to marry you. And then did he give you a ring, Shantae? I think she do have a ring, because she said that the son got on his knee and put the ring on her finger or something, like he was true or something like that. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, Shantae, girl, look, let that dude parole to his mama's house and you leave him alone, because you are not his type anyway. I feel like he's going to cheat on her with a white woman or something. Like, she just needs to get out of this situation. She needs to get some therapy, and she needs to get some self-esteem. I mean, because only a woman with low self-esteem will put up with this crap. Because if you're a diva and you know you got it going on, you ain't got time for the likes of True. Girl, bye. Anyway, on to the next couple. We're going to get to, child, who we going to do? I know who I'm saving for later. Rick and Samantha. Let's get to Rick and Samantha. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I take notes when I look down. Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel. All right, so Rick and Samantha, y'all know, is our older couple. They are getting married on this episode. Where in the world did I put their notes? I know I had something about them, even though it wasn't that much. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I don't know where the heck I put Rick and Samantha. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get me another book. I had a bunch of books, and I ran out of room in the books. And now I got pieces of paper. All right, anyway, I'm going to just do it off the top of the dome. I don't know what... I gotta deal with them, because ain't much happened with them anyway. So Rick and Samantha, this is their wedding day. So Rick wakes up, he has the rings in hand, he is getting ready to go. His uber cute friend, child, I think the Uber guy is cute. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But the Uber guy, he comes to pick up Rick so he can take him over to the courthouse to get married with Samantha. So this is what I did not know until this episode, or maybe I didn't pay attention. Samantha is in something called a re-entry facility, which means she can leave the facility if she needs to leave the facility and then come back. Like, she's not in a regular prison. She has a lot of luxuries and freedoms. I guess she in like the Martha Stewart prison or something like that. Y'all remember when Martha Stewart was locked up? I guess maybe she in that type of prison or something. I don't know. But anyway, we get them. Rick gets to the courthouse with 4 minutes to spare. I'm like, Dad, Rick, you pushed it real close, ain't you? So he gets to the courthouse. The friend goes in with him. I guess he's like his best man or something. And then we cut over to the camera, and Samantha and Rick, y'all, I thought at the Justice of the Peace, you supposed to be in like a room or something. Why were they getting married like in a hallway? It looked like a hallway. I was like, what is going on? It looked like any moment now you could have had people that was on their way to court walking past, or lawyers walking past. Like, it was real life a hallway. They was just standing there. And the officiant that was doing the wedding was just like he just walked past, and they was just like, oh, we need you to do the ceremony or the wedding real quick. And he was like, all right, I was on my way to the bathroom, but let me stop and do their wedding real quick. So he went ahead, did the officiating and everything. He said, you may kiss the bride. He didn't even wait, giving applause or nothing. The officiant walked off. It was almost like he was like, great, let me go because I'm about to pee on myself. I was like, what kind of bootleg courthouse wedding is this? Even if you're going to Justice of the Peace, I thought it was a little bit more professional than that. I mean, the officiant didn't have a robe on or nothing. I was like, what is really going on? So then Samantha has to leave right away. They can't do no conjugal visits. Rick says conjugal visits, he thinks it's only for lifers or death row people or something like that. But Samantha's supposed to get out in a couple of months anyway, so I guess they'll have their, sexy time then, right? So then, this is funny. I'm just goofy. So maybe that's why it's funny to me. But they go outside. They leave the court, right? And the friend is like, congratulations and everything. But when they get to the car, the friend has decorated the car with the just married, the cans and everything. Now, it was a nice gesture, right? At the same time, I don't think the friend thought it through because you got a just married situation going on, but where's the woman? Like, it looks like both of y'all dudes just got married. That's what it looks like to me. But I was just like, you know what? It was a nice gesture, but it does look a little bit like saying both of y'all just got married. So anyway, fast forward, Rick leaves. In my opinion, Rick did not want to marry Samantha. He looked really stressed. He looked like somebody was twisting his arm saying, you better go marry this woman or else. Like he lost a bet or something. And so we fast forward, get back to Rick's house. It's 6 weeks after they had been married. He's on the phone with Samantha and they seem to be going back and forth having some issues and everything. And Rick is just over it. He's just like, hold on, what happened? Yeah, Rick is just over it. He's just kind of like, going back and forth with her. And the problem is, what I came to the conclusion of is that Rick doesn't have any money. It dawns on him that he's going to be responsible for her when she gets out. And as y'all know, Rick is retired. And so Rick is like, I'm living on a fixed income. And now not only do I have to take care of myself, when you come out, now I have to take care of you. So he had stress was all up in his face. Like he looked like he was stressed out. And so right when he was talking to Samantha, who calls with this big old fat emoji on the phone. Did y'all see the size of the emoji that was on the phone? It was none other than Sandy. Sandy, as y'all know, was the lady that was trying to give Rick her punani at the class reunion. Like, Sandy was all up on Rick. She was like, I'm about to get him, before she found out that he was actually already taken by Sam. So Sandy calls him, and Rick actually says to Sam, I gotta take this call. And Sam is like, wait, what? Who is that? And he was like, well, it's actually Sandy. I'm like, what, dag, Rick? You ain't even hide the fact that it was Sandy. So he says, I'm gonna call you back. So they didn't show him taking the call with Sandy, but I'm pretty sure he did. And Sam is like, well, are you gonna call me back? He was like, yeah, I'll call you back. He hangs up the phone, kind of do a little chuckle or whatever. And I'm just like, Rick, him and Sam, in my opinion, are not going to last because Rick really doesn't want to be married. And not only that, he's thinking that his freedom and his money is now gone. And he don't have enough to live the life that he wants to live at his older age. And I'm like, poor Rick. Poor Rick. But anyway, that's all that happened to them. Moving on to the next couple, y'all, which is going to be Teenie and Rob. This is another couple that Teenie doesn't really irritate me. It's more so Rob. Rob be acting like he is the Idris Elba of prison or something. He think he is so everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. So we open up, right, and the family is in the house. The kids is in the dining room area, and Teenie is in a bathroom cleaning up. All of a sudden, you hear this voice come out of the side of the wall, and you don't know what it is, and you just kind of like, what the heck is that? It's Rob. He looking at the little camera that he got placed all around the house. And so he asking the daughter, Cheyenne, what you doing? You know you ain't supposed to be on that couch eating. And she's like, man, it's like you being watched 24/7 with this dude. And I'm looking like, you have got to be kidding me. Those kids are going to end up getting sick and tired of that whole camera mess. Now, when he come home, of course, the cameras are going to be probably gone. But knowing him, he might keep the cameras up and keep the app on his phone so he can monitor him wherever he's at, even when he's out of jail. That is, to me, so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's so, yeah, wow, right, Snaps? It is so overpowering. It's just domineering. It's just really, it's a lot. And he just should not be doing that. So then he says that to the daughter. Then he cuts to another camera. And he's like, oh, girl, who you getting all cute for? Talking about Teenie. Teenie like, what? I'm cleaning the bathroom. He was like, oh, you've been in that mirror for a long time. And I'm like, child, I I would be frustrated because say I'm sitting on my bed, eating some popcorn, watching a movie, then all of a sudden a voice come out of the wall. What if I'm watching a scary movie? I might be like, don't be doing that to me. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't understand why she allowed him to do that. But when he's the provider and when he's paying for everything, you don't really have too much of a choice. What else happened with them? So Nehemiah, the little boy, then he goes and he eats on the couch, and then he comes out, he says, didn't I tell your sister to get off the couch, and now you on the couch? And so he makes the little boy give him 10 push-ups. Child, he gave him 10 from prison. He disciplined him, told him to give him 10 push-ups for eating on the couch and all of that. The mom walks in, Teeny, and she's like, what is he doing? The daughter's like, he ate on the couch and now he gotta do 10 push-ups. And Teeny was like, oh, he ate on the couch? Well, do 10 more. Like, she's supporting the discipline of the son. I don't have no problem with having a boy do push-ups and discipline and all that. It's just that Rob is just ridiculous to me. We cut over to Rob, and Rob is just like, he can't believe he's married to his high school sweetheart. He's just like, but there is temptation. He said there's temptation in jail. And I'm like, Rob, what kind of temptation? Ain't you in an all-male prison? So then he had to clear it up. So he was like, well, it be guards in here and I be turning them away, and the guys be like, why you turn that guard away and everything? And he's like, because I'm married, and then he says he puts a shirt up on his cell when he wants some privacy and they don't bother him. Really? So he said when the COs walk past, they don't bother him. They just say, hey, Rob, you good in there? And so he's able to have his phone and do whatever he wants. I said, Rob, this man is putting 20 on 10. I don't care what you say. He act like he really runs the prison. Like he really, really does. I said, whatever. So then we cut over to them driving. Teeny is driving with Nehemiah, who is her son. They are on their way to pick up Rob. It is his release day. The daughter did not come because she had to study for a test. Child, I don't care what nobody said. That daughter was probably like, I don't want to come pick him up. I'm sick of him. We've been going to go see him for 5 years every weekend. I want my weekend to do my own thing. That daughter was like, I ain't studying. I just don't want to pick him up. So they get to the prison. While they're going, Teeny's talking to Nehemiah. And I don't know why it is for the life of me that the women on this show talk to their children like they are grown adults about their relationships. Stop putting children in adult stuff. They are children. Let them be children because they're going to grow up quick enough and have to deal with adult mess. Why put them in your stuff? So anyway, they get to the prison. And Teeny is looking, she's like, is that him? Is that him? And then she's like, oh, I think that's him. Child, they got out the car and ran across the field. Now, what it looked like to me was that they was running a mile to get to him. It's like the truck was over here and they ran across the field. I said, well, Dad, y'all couldn't have parked no closer because, baby, had you been waiting for me to get to you, I ain't doing no running. Not that much running. So anyway, that was the end of that. We'll see next week. We'll actually physically see Rob. I believe him and Teeny are going to be on the Life After Lockup season. So we shall see more of them. But that was it with them. Moving right along to Ayanna and Jamal. Y'all, before I get to Ayanna, I got to take a sip of water. Because Ayanna needs Jesus, a therapist, and she needs a lot of prison time. Like, this girl needs to really learn some morals, discipline, and respect. Y'all, let's get to Ayanna. So this is the day that Ayanna is supposed to turn herself in. Snap says, I need the Holy Spirit for this. Girl, yes. Let me tell you something. This is the day Ayanna is turning herself in to the jail. We open up and she's in her confessional and she's like, today is the day I'm going to prison. And I'm like, girl, you're not going to the club. You're about to go to jail. She acted like she was graduating college or something. She was so excited. I was like, what in the world? Tasha says, I hope to never see this chick again. Girl, when I say the mother in me wanted to come through the screen and just choke her. Remember how Bart Simpson used to get choked by Homer? I wanted to be like, cut. She is so disrespectful, y'all. So disrespectful. So her mom, she left some money on the counter for the son. What's going on, Ruben? Give me. Why do these people find my channel? Why do they find my channel? This is why I'm so happy and blessed to have a moderator, so I can get rid of some of these really stupid people. Already got them snaps. Yeah, I got him snaps. I got rid of him. What's up, Wolfpack? How you doing? Welcome to the live. So, okay. So, Ayana and Jamal. So, Ayana is leaving the money on the counter for her son, right? And I'm like, I do get all the creeps. It must be this new wig, child. This new wig be bringing all the creeps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm loving this new little girl. I gotta find a name for her. I think it's Veronica. I think that's what's her name gonna be. But I think the new wig child be bringing out all the creeps. I'm like, y'all ain't going about y'all business, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that over here. And if y'all do want to know more about this wig, I did a review on where I got the wig. It was from Oh My Pretty Hair. And I absolutely love it. I love it. When I first put it on, I had to play with it, fluff it out, make it come into my own. But y'all, look at her. You can't even see the lace. You can't even see the lace for real. And it's really, really good. This is a it's a loose wave, and it is what is it? Oh, you good, Wolf Pack. You can use cap locks. It's cool. It's cool. It's a really good quality of hair. I actually love this hair. But if y'all want to know more about it, go ahead and check out my review on Oh My Pretty Hair. And I also put a discount code in the comments on my page if you go look at the review of it, and you can get the discount code and all that. So anyway, back to Ayana and Jamal. So she leave the money for the son, right? So she get in the car with the mom, and the mom is like, let's go because it's 9 o'clock and you got to be there by 11, okay? Keep that time in mind. So they get the little baby in the car, so I guess they got to drop the baby off at somebody's house so that they can go take her to jail, okay? So Ayana then is saying, oh, I love you. Well, no, I think somebody was coming to pick the baby up because Ayana kissed the baby and said, I love you and all of that, and I'll see you when I get out and blah, blah, blah. What Pack says, do you know what? And do you support that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Wolfpack. Sorry. So she kisses the baby. She gets in the car with the mom. Ayana then lets us know that the jail that she's going to allows her to have like undergarments of her own and everything like that. She was like socks, bras, underwear. And so she said she don't have none of that, so she got to go get it. And I'm thinking to myself, Ayana, so what do you wear on a daily basis? What do you mean you don't have underwear, socks, and bras? So now you got to go to the good old Walmart to get you some underwear, socks, and bras. You don't own that already. I didn't understand this part. So anyway, the mom is like, okay, she's like, I gotta go to Walmart. And anybody and everybody knows that even if you go in Walmart, they are... All right, y'all. I'm sorry, Wolfpack. Snaps, I got him already. I hear Wolfpack from the channel because I don't know what he's talking about. Again, I'm telling y'all, this wig, this wig is giving life because it's bringing all the crazies. It's the wig, y'all. But anyway, let's get back to it. So, Ayana in the car with the mom, right? The mom drive her to Walmart. I was getting chips, girl. It's okay, Snaps. I got him. He out of here. So, she get in the car with the mom. And the mom, everybody knows, Tasha, look at everybody know that if you go to Walmart, you can go in there for some soap. You can go in there for soap and maybe some deodorant, child. I promise you. You would not. Veronica is working today, ain't she, Tasha? Veronica bringing, look, not the milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Veronica bringing all the boys to the yard. you go in Walmart and you already know you're not coming out in 5 minutes. It has happened to me before. I have went in Walmart and said, all I need is some lotion. Lotion. That's all I need. I get in Walmart, baby. I now got lotion. They had a new cute water bottle. I said, oh, I do need some more tissue. I done forgot the shirt. Child, by the time I come out of there, I got a cart of stuff. This is why if I do need something from Walmart, I take exactly the amount of cash I need. Therefore, I'm not tempted to spend anything else. Please don't go in there with a card because you're going to swipe and it's not going to be what you need. YouTube snaps me too. So Ayana had to go to good old Walmart and get her some underwear, bras, and socks, which I'm like, child, why you didn't have that already? Girl, when she came out of Walmart, y'all, now keep in mind, she got to be there at 11 o'clock. She came out of Walmart, y'all, it was 10:45. 10:45. Child, her mom was like, in the car, before she came out, her mom was like, child, we not going to get there on time. It say we going to get there at 11:30, blah, blah, blah. Child, let me tell you what irritated the mess out of me. Ayana comes out of Walmart. She gets in the car, and the mom is like, it's 10:45, you got to be at 11. Ayana's like, get off the phone. Get off the phone. Drive, drive, drive. What you doing? Drive, drive, drive. She talking like that to her mom. Child, the way I would have stood there, sat there in that car and said, you owe me an apology and I'm not moving this car until you apologize, she would have been getting there at 1 o'clock dealing with me. Because either I would have did that or I would have put her butt out the car and she would have walked to the jail. You're not going to clap at me and say, get off the phone. What are you doing? Drive, drive. I was like, the disrespect of this little girl is just unreal. So the mom says, well, I'm glad you got a good attitude about it. I told y'all, like I have told y'all several times before, I don't want to be dragging the mom, but your children are a product of you. That mama let Ayana get away with acting like this for years. And that is why she's so comfortable doing it. Because I'm 41 years old. Ain't no way I'm going to tell my mom, drive, drive, hurry up, get off the phone. Child, do you know that my mom, to this day, will slap me upside the head if I talk to her like that? It is no way. It's about parenting. And that lady, she may be a really great lady now. I ain't holding it on her, but I'm just saying the way Ayana acts is a product of you raising her. I don't care what nobody say. I know people be in the comments and say, well, it's not really the mom's fault and everything like that. And I get your point. When you get to a certain age of adulthood, you should be held accountable for your actions. I do agree with that. But the foundation, where does the foundation start? It starts when you are a child. And if you let your child get away with cursing, jumping off a table, twerking in the store, falling out, crying, kicking stuff over when you go out in the grocery store, that child knows if you let them slide with that stuff, it's just going to escalate and build and build and build. You got to check stuff right away. You cannot let these children get away with stuff. And then they grow up and turn into Ayanas. And now you're trying to figure out why the heck is this girl such a dingbat? It's because of the way you raised her. I'm sorry. That's just me. But I'm going to get off Ayana's mom because Ayana needs to take some accountability though too, because she is a bird. She is very much just disrespectful and a menace to society. So the mom pull off. The mom is driving. Who calls on the phone? Of course, Jamal. Jamal calls and he's like, what's up, boopy? Or whatever stupid name he be calling her. And she's like, and the mom did say, you have a good attitude about this. And Ayana was like, well, I'm not going to be a sourpuss. Soon as Jamal called, 2 seconds later, here's Ayana talking about some, oh my gosh, I'm so sad and all of this about it. She puts it on for him. If I was the mom, I would have been like, I thought you had a good attitude about this. Girl, so the mom, she on the phone with Jamal. He told him, yeah, just go get it over with and all of that stuff. And they do their little old nothing talk. And then she get off the phone. They pull up to the jail, y'all. They pulled up. The time said 11. I think it was like 11:30. She was supposed to have been there at 11 o'clock. So they pull her up at the jail. The mother's talking about something. My daughter's here to turn herself in. She drives into the gate and everything. She lets Ayana out. Ayana is like, love you. The mom is like, I love you, daughter. Take care of yourself and all of that. Then Ayana proceeds to walk away. She says, make sure you learn something in there. And Ayana tells her, girl, bye. Girl, she done made me so hot. Veronica, I almost took Veronica off, y'all. When she said girl bye to her mom was trying to give her those last few minutes of inspiration, encouragement, motherly wisdom. And she said girl bye like she was her friend. I said, wow, this chick is a disaster. I said, you've got to be kidding. So then she has to walk up the hill, or she walks to the van or whatever, and then that's it for Ayana. I guess next episode maybe we'll see her locked up and she gives a confessional or something. I don't know. But all I'm saying is that if I was the judge, she should have got more time than that. We'll see what happens with Ayana, child. Ayana is just ridiculous. What's going on, Michael? You have beautiful teeth. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, we'll see what happens with her. Ayana, she needs help. She really does need help, man. Put Ayana on y'all prayer list, because she needs it. I hope she comes out of this situation a reformed woman, and she gets her life together. Her mom even said that. She said Ayana needs to get herself together. It is playtime is over for all this little stupid stuff that you're doing. And I hope that she does get it together, because everybody in their 20s did some crazy stuff, right? We all did some stuff where if you took the cover off of what we did in our 20s, everyone will be looking at everybody like, wow, you did that? Yes. So I'm not saying that you don't make mistakes, because I feel like that's what the 20s are for, just mistakes and finding yourself. I think the 30s is when you kind of get in the groove of things, and when you get to your 40s, you're kind of comfortable. You're on the autopilot, you're on the wavelength, and you're trying to achieve better, and you're just, you've matured. But Ayana is at the level of her life where she's just making mistakes, and I really hope that these mistakes transform her and change her into a beautiful woman with sense, and that really understands that she is raising two lives in this world. And so you cannot go around just doing what you want to do and thinking that it only affects you. You're a mother. It's no more you. It's the kids. It's about the kids. And if you don't understand that, then you don't need to have them kids. So hopefully she gets it together. I don't know. Let's move on to the next and last couple, which is going to be Candace and Andrew. Y'all, let me take a drink. For Candace and Andrew. Child, I am not a drinker, but if I need something stronger to talk about Candace and Andrew. Okay. Ooh, Candace and Andrew. So, I took notes on them. I didn't really take too many notes on anybody else like that, but I did get into Candace and Andrew and took notes on them because, baby. So, we opened up. Candace got a call from her homegirl, Denise. Right? She got a call from her homegirl, Denise. Denise is like, what are you doing? She talking about she about to go turn herself in to the to register as a felon. But the way she said it was like, I'm about to go register as a felon. And her friend was like, yay. And I'm like, yay. She's about to go register as a felon. Did you hear what she just said? Child, some people are just weird, okay? So, Andrew gets in the car. I guess they're at the gas station. He gets in the car and he's driving her over to where she needs to register at. When they was in the car, Andrew tried to touch her leg, just to kind of, like, that's my boo, give her some comfort or what have you. I do the same thing. When I'm in the car and my husband is driving, I do put my hand on his leg from time to time or whatever. Just because we in love. That's the romance thing. That's the, relationship thing. And my husband don't care. He let the hand stay there for as long as he want to stay there or whatever, unless he's about to make a turn or do something. And then I know in my mind, yeah, let me move my hand. But Andrew put his hand there, and Candace was like, you ain't got to do all that. I said, dang, well, do he got, like, cooties or something? Like, what the heck is the problem? Why can't he touch your leg, Candace? Isn't this the man that you just accepted his marriage proposal? Like, what is wrong with you? So anyway, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make you feel comfortable." And she's like, "Yeah, but you ain't got to do all that. Like we right here together. You ain't got to do all that." Then he moves his hand a little bit, but he still has his hand open, like he's trying to hold her hand, and she's just like, "Oh." And you know, Candace is a horrible individual. Don't get me wrong. The way she treated Andrew this episode and all the episodes, in my opinion, that since she's gotten out, she is a horrible human. That point blank period. But I kind of understand how she feels with the whole overbearing touchy feely thing. Like, sidebar story time, right? I used to mess with this dude back in the day. Oh, snaps, you could have left his comment. He said I had beautiful teeth. That wasn't inappropriate. He was good. But story time. Back in the day, right? Okay, I used to mess with this guy that was kind of an Andrew, you know, in the way that he behaved. No, you good, Snaps. Snaps was like, "I'm taking everybody out." I don't know if you could you said delete. I don't know if you could re-enter his message, but you know, if not, it's cool. So the guy I used to talk to, he used to do that, and it used to drive me crazy. Like, he used to always want to hold my hand or hug me or do little stuff, and I'm like, I'm very much a touchy-feely person, but it's a time and a place, you know what I'm saying? Too much can make a person be like, you know, get off of me. And that's how he kind of was, and I just was like, this dude. And so, long story short, we did end up, I broke up with him because he was very much, he wasn't a manly man. That was one of his qualities, but another one of his things is he just was so touchy-feely. And he was just like really squirmish and stuff, like really kind of like passive aggressive. Like, I didn't like none of what was going on with him. Once his true colors came out and his representative fell off, I was just like, this dude, no. So I ended it with him, and he was so disappointed and disheveled. I mean, because I'm Tasha, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "No, why do we have to break up? I could change." I was like, "What?" And I never thought I would have to say it's not you, it's me speech. But I had to say that to him, and I was when I left his house, I was crying, laughing, and it was ridiculous because I was like, "Tasha, you should not feel that way." But the way that he reacted, he was like, "I could change, I could change," and I was like, "No, it's not you, it's me." Oh gosh, I don't know what he's doing right now, but I wish him all the best. But anyway, back to Andrew and Candace, right? Okay, so he takes her over to the place for her to check in. 20 minutes later, she come out, and he's like, "Is everything okay?" She says, "Yeah, I just have to check in with my parole officer, show him the paperwork and stuff like that." So she says, "The only thing I want to do now is just go get something to eat, then go to well care." So Andrew is like, "All right, cool." And as she's driving, you know, you could just see her putting on her act, putting on her anxiety role and all of that. She tells Andrew that, you know, she don't think this is going to work. It's just a lot going on. She's just really triggered and have anxiety and is stressed. And Andrew is sitting there looking like he's trying to figure out, like, what the heck is going on? Where did this anxiety come from? Why are you stressed over me, right? So they get to the Mexican restaurant. They pull up at a Mexican restaurant, right? They order the food and everything, and then she decides to double down, right? She in her confessional, she said that Andrew is too much. She's like, she don't know how much of this she going to be able to take. And then all of a sudden, well, in the car before they got to the Mexican restaurant, she's like, "We need to take it slow." She said she liked their relationship better when she was in prison. I said, "Well, dang." She said because she didn't have to put up with all of this. She didn't have to put up with him trying to hold her hand and comfort her and all of this stuff. I mean, what's wrong with Andrew comforting his woman, trying to make her feel comfortable, giving her a better life? I mean, he's the worst person. Like, sucks to be him, right? It's like, what? And it's like, is that theory true? Nice guys finish last? It's like, he's only been very nice to her, and it's just really ridiculous. So they get to the Mexican restaurant, and then, child, she doubles down at the Mexican restaurant, y'all. Hold on, where did I put that at? Da, 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 da. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, I don't know where I put it at. So anyway, she doubles down on him at the restaurant, and she tells him that this is not going to work. This relationship is not going to work. And Andrew is like, "Well, do you love me?" And she's just kind of like, "Mm-hmm." She didn't physically say it. She just moved her head. And he's just kind of like, "Okay, well, we could work through anything. I'm not going to leave you. I'm here for you and everything." He's holding her hand at the table at the Mexican restaurant, and she's just like, it's almost like she's trying to break free and let him know what it is that she doesn't like him, that she doesn't find him attractive or anything, and he's just not getting it. But I'm like, Candace, you are a freaking horrible individual with your big nose and your ugly face. You sat up here and played with this man. You took his daggone money. I bet his money didn't give you anxiety. I bet his money didn't give you a trigger. This man came from New Jersey to Vegas, brought her an apartment, furnished the apartment, brought her an F-150 pickup truck, has spent like $15,000 on this chick. She got a new iPhone. She got everything that she could think of. She is set when she came out of prison. And you mean to tell me, then you accepted the dude's proposal. Now all of a sudden you got anxiety and you triggered and all this other stuff, and it ain't gonna work, and I don't feel like it. I want to get my son, and all these other excuses that you making. Girl, get out of here with that. I was like, Andrew, what is his name? Andrew. I said, you need to grow a pair. Grow a pair. If she told me that at that Mexican restaurant, I would have said, okay, check please. I would have paid the check and walked out. Because she gonna tell him when they leaving now, okay, well, can you take me to well care? Absolutely not. I can't take you to well care. You know what you could do? You could well care your feet and walk down the street, okay? Or you could catch a taxi or Uber, get on the bus. You could walk there for all I care. I'm not taking you to no freaking well care. You just broke up with me. You basically told me that I was better. You were better with me when I was in prison. No. So what happened, y'all? I wanted to throw the TV on the floor from the way that Candace treated Andrew. It was absolutely horrible. Horrible. Now, Andrew ain't no attractive dude. Let's just keep it 100. But he seemed like a nice guy. Like, beauty is an eye of the beholder. There is some woman that probably watched this show and probably slid up in Andrew's DMs and said, look, you don't need that old prison felon. I work at McDonald's and you could take care of me and I'd be very appreciative. You know what I'm saying? It's probably somebody that slid in his DMs and was like, yeah, I'm for you. Yeah, she got on my last nerve. Anyway, they going to the well care, and she keeps throwing out words like anxiety and trigger and all of this other stuff. She says she doesn't feel comfortable when he with him or anything. She says, can you pull over so she can smoke a cigarette, y'all? So she get out the truck, she smoke a cigarette. Andrew says, can I come with you? She's like, yeah. He gets out with her to smoke the cigarette, and she's like, this just isn't going to work. She's like, I got to fix me before I be with you. I said, child, bye. So now, Andrew is standing looking crazy, right? And so she's like, she's like, well, I don't know if you want to keep the truck. I said, Andrew, you need some black friends. You need some ghetto black female friends because we are petty. What I would have done, I would have said, okay, you don't want me. I'm taking my ring back. I'm taking my truck back. I'm breaking that lease on that apartment and paying whatever that fee is. And I'm going back to New Jersey and screw you. I'm not even taking you to well care. I said, girl, I would have been done with Candace. I would have been done with Candace. She sits up here and says, do you want the ring back? He said no. I said, excuse me? I don't understand what's wrong with women these days that think an engagement ring is yours. No. Let me educate the masses. An engagement ring is almost like signing a contract saying, if you fulfill being my wife, that is now your ring, right? This is an engagement, a promise that we are going to get married. If we do not get married, the ring goes back to the man because y'all did not get married. Now, this ring set that I have on my hand, it is now mine because the contract was fulfilled. I got married to my husband. So whatever I want to do with this, if for some reason it don't work out with me and my husband and I want to pawn it or do whatever with it, that's my prerogative because it is my ring now. I have fulfilled the obligations of completing the contract, so now it belongs to me. But Candace, that ring don't belong to her. It should have went right back to Andrew. No, Andrew is so ditzy and stupid that he let her keep the ring. I said, you gotta be kidding. So he drops her off at WellCare. He gets in the truck and ride on. Sad, down. He probably went over to the apartment. She go in WellCare. 1 hour later, who comes out of WellCare skipping? The one that had anxiety and was sad and triggered and all of this. She come out skipping, talking about some. I said, what the heck is going on here? She gets on the phone with her girlfriend Denise, and she's like, girl, I broke up with Andrew. And the girl is like, stop lying. She's like, yes, I couldn't take it no more. He was getting on my nerves, woo, woo, woo. Denise is like, you should have just stuck to the plan. The plan. So these two birds concocted a plan while Candace was locked up to run Andrew for his money. Child, why the producers go and ask Candace when she was in her confessional, so did you use Andrew for his money? It is crazy, Snaps. I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up. This actually happened on this episode. So the producers go and ask Candace, did you use Andrew for his money? And she was like this. I was like, what kind of sinister smile is that? And then she proceeds to tell the producers, I like nice things. And I didn't ask him for it, but if he gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. She was like, I want to be taken care of, and he was able to do it. So basically, she never fully came out and said it, but yes, she did use him for the money. She never really loved that man. She never really wanted to be with him. She used him for what he could do for her. And then here's the cherry on the cake. Y'all ready for this? Here's the cherry on the cake. Why when he dropped her off at the halfway house, right? What's up, Melody, friend? Wow is right. Welcome to the live. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. But this the cherry on the cake. Y'all gonna be blown away with this one. Y'all are about to lose your stuff. So when Andrew was dropping her off at the halfway house, when she was about to get out the car, tell me why she asked this man, can I take your charger? Do you need this? Can I take this? Hold on. She said, can I take your charger? Do you need this? Child, Andrew was like, yeah, you could take it. So she took from this man down to his charger. And then she went in the halfway house and charged her phone up, then came skipping out an hour later to talk to her friend Denise. She is a horrible woman. If you ever see this video, Candace, you are basura. Horrible. Dash 102. Yes, I did. I don't know what that means, Dash. Okay, you agree. I don't know. Snaps might want to keep your eye on you. Let him breathe for a minute until we say something. Y'all make sure y'all get this live a thumbs up if you're coming in. If you can't stay, I understand. Just go ahead and give the live a thumbs up and subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. We have a good time over here. So, yeah, Candace is horrible. What's up, Tino? Is it Tino? Hola. Basura. Candace is basura. She is the worst person. Okay, I will subscribe to. Thank you, Dash. Thank you for subscribing. She is a horrible individual. Horrible. And I think that was my last couple, y'all. Hold on, let me make sure. Sam, Ayana, Joey, Shantae, Andrew, Candace, Rick and Samantha. Yep. That is all a couple. She is a horrible What's up, Tasha? Might be another one. I know, right? I was looking, but I think he cool. I think he cool. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this episode, y'all. Candace, to me, all she did, y'all, was mimic Brittany. Remember Brittany and Andy? So Candace and Andrew is the Brittany and Andy of this season. Because that's all she did. I think she called up. Maybe she called Brittany and said, girl, give me the blueprint. Or maybe she watched her last episode, last season while she was locked up and said, you know what? I'm a mimic that chick because I like the way that she rolled on him. Tasha says she is the worst. She is worse than Destiny. Absolutely. Girl snaps. It was a lie. Girl, she is worse. She is probably the worst female on this series since I watched it so far. And we've had some doozies. Tasha says she sure did. She watched her season. Yes. And she said, what woman can I mimic? And she said, you know what? Brittany seems to be similar to me. Let me go ahead and mimic Brittany. And she went ahead, probably called Brittany and said, hey girl, I'm going to kind of use your storyline. So is it cool? And Brittany was probably like, yeah, girl, go ahead. I ain't on the show no more. I'm with my man. And then she talking about she don't want to be in a relationship. Candace said she don't want to be in a relationship. She trying to focus on her. But as y'all know, or if y'all don't know, she's married. Candace got married. So y'all know she ended it with Andrew because they shoot this a year in advance. At this present time, she's married. So if you want to work on yourself and you wasn't ready for a relationship with anybody, how the heck you married now? Child, the way I would have took everything back from her. I would have been like, give me your shoes, give me your clothes. You gonna walk in well care with a bra and underwear on because you're not having anything that I brought you. Give me your shoes, give me your clothes. No, you can't have my charger. Matter of fact, give me your iPhone. Y'all know he brought her a phone. She up here bragging to her friend Destiny on the phone he brought her. Give me the ring, give me the phone. You're not getting this truck. I'm canceling the apartment. The way I would have been back in New Jersey, child, after I finished canceling all that stuff, I would have took all the furniture. I would have sold it. Child, she would not have had anything. And some people say, well, if you do that, that's not real love. That's petty. No. That woman broke that man's heart and made him look like a fool on TV. She doesn't deserve that stuff. It ain't even about being petty. It ain't even about if you really love somebody. Bump that. You freaking pee on me the way that she did on Andrew. You're not having none of that stuff. Dash says for real though. Dash said facts. Yes, she not having none of that stuff. Snap says, if you see this live while scrolling, please say. Yes, please say hey if you see this live. Pop on in here, give it a thumbs up, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Tasha said, yep, break the lease, pack all the stuff up, yep, in that truck, and leave her at Wellcare. Absolutely. Dash says she doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve that for real facts. Yeah, she don't deserve nothing. She does not deserve nothing. Candace is the worst person. And it's messed up because it's women like her who end up making nice guys like Andrew turn into jerks. Like, it's almost like the saying, nice guys finish last. Now, if Andrew was a toxic individual and treated her like trash, then she would have been all up on him, no matter how he looked. Like, it's like some type of weird, twisted thing with some women like men that treat them like trash. Like, they really be all up on the person and really want that. And it's crazy to me. And he even said that in the restaurant. He was like, I know you're used to this and that, but I'm not going to be that. And she says, yeah, I'm used to that. It's comfortable for a guy to ignore me and treat me like trash. Andrew was like, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to leave you, blah, blah. He was a nice guy. No matter how he looked to us, he was a really nice guy. Andrew had her set. And what did she do? Play with this man. Play with him. She sucks. She worse than Ayana. And that's saying something. But y'all, that was it. That was it. That was the last couple. If y'all like the live, what's up, replay watchers? Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here at the Redefine Me channel. Thank you all for joining me so much. I love y'all to pieces. I'm going to be doing this review for this show on Sundays. Next week is the season finale. So after that, then comes Love After Lockup. So I don't know if they're going to take a break in between the series or if they're going to go right into it. But next week is the season finale of Love During Lockup. Then we get into Life After Lockup. Okay, so I'm going to be reviewing Life After Lockup as well. I might pick up another show. I'm not sure. I also do product reviews and shorts and motivational Mondays, and I also do lunchtime language, where I come to you at 6 p.m. on Monday and Tuesdays, and we talk about current events in the world. Oh, thank you, Snaps. I know you'll be back, girl. Yes, it is crazy. And so I do a lot of content on my channel. So if you rock with me, if you like my attitude, if you like my personality, if you like my new wig, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. We have a good time over here. Thank you so much, Snaps. I so appreciate you for being my moderator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everyone. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Dash. Who else commented, child? Was a lot of people in the comments. Thank you, everybody who commented. Thank you, Wanda. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate y'all. Until we meet again, which will be on tomorrow for I do my motivational message, but I normally do that as a short. So check that out. But I also come on at 6 p.m. with the lunchtime language, where we talk about current events, about what's going on in the world. And we got a lot to talk about, y'all. A lot to talk about with Donald Trump and Diddy. And all of them events that's going on, y'all. So join me on Monday at 6 p.m. All right, y'all. I love y'all. May y'all have a happy and blessed Sunday. I'm praying for all of y'all. I hope that God shows up in your life, that he does miraculous, wonderful things for you all this week. I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful work week. I hope that you all grow a closer relationship to Jesus. And if you don't know him as your personal savior, that you will get to know him. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining me for this live. And until we meet again, make sure y'all notification button is on so y'all can know when I go live. And also make sure you all share the you said cool, sounds interesting. Thank you, Dash. Make sure you share the videos as well to your friends and family. Also let your friends and family know, hey, come on over and subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. We have a good time over there. Okay. Yes, girl. It's a wig. It's a wig, Dash. It's a wig. It is a wig. Black women, we have a lot of hair secrets. And I can't give them to you all because my own women will be like, hey, Tasha, shush. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Bye.